Good morning, my yogi friends. Welcome to Wake Up and Stretch with me. I'm Caryn. So this morning we're going to be moving through a nice juicy flow just to awaken the body, bringing energy into our day and getting that blood moving first thing in the morning. So I invite you to go ahead and grab 2 blocks for this morning. Just sometimes we're a little sticky and stiff in the morning, so having those props handy is a great thing to do. And then we'll go ahead and get started laying on our backs. So extending those legs out long, release the arms alongside. Allowing yourself to settle into the shape for a moment, the palms facing up towards the sky. An invitation to release as well as an opportunity to draw in. Bringing in what we need for the day ahead. And releasing the night's rest. A new day filled with new opportunities. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and exhale, sigh out through the mouth, letting it go. Another full expansive inhale, belly to chest, your biggest breath of the day. And exhale, release, letting it all go. Next, inhale, reaches the arms up overhead, stretching from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. Exhale, hugging the knees in towards the chest, beginning to draw circles here with the knees in one direction. And then in the opposite direction, just releasing in that low back area. And finding stillness. Inhale, re-extend arms and legs, extending into a lengthened spine. And exhale, hug the knees in towards the chest, bringing the forehead up towards the knees. Squeeze in. Inhale, re-extend, lengthen the entire body. Exhale, squeeze in. Forehead towards the knees. One more time. Inhale, extend. And exhale, squeeze in. Grabbing a hold behind the thighs, beginning to rock up and down along the spine here. Just taking a couple of rocks here. Massaging the back body, releasing the spine, and then when you're ready, coming up into your comfortable seats. Legs crisscross. Next inhale, reaches the arms up high, palms touch as you lift the gaze. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Side body stretch, grounding through the hips, twisting the heart open towards the sky. Inhale, re-extend, lengthen. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Breathing into the side body stretch. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Making our way into all fours. Stacking with the wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Tuck the toes as you spread the fingers wide. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine. Press the chest forward, lift the gaze. Exhale, round through the spine, tucking the pelvis. Allow the crown of the head to fall. Begin to move with breath. Inhale, finding your cow shape. And exhale, rounding into cat pose. Press into that space between the shoulder blades. Using your breath to guide you, I invite you to close or soften the eyes here, tuning into sensation over sides. And bringing in any more movement that feels good in the hips, the shoulders. And let's meet with a flat spine. On your next in-breath, extend that right arm forward as if you're going to shake someone's hand, and then send the left leg back. Flexing the toes, pressing through the left heel, as if you're trying to reach that back wall behind you, and then reach that front wall in front of you. Hold here and breathe. Grounded firmly through the left hand. Engage the core, firing up our body. And really beginning to fire up that breath within, moving the breath in and out through the nose. One more breath here. Exhale, release down. And the opposite side, left arm extends, right leg back, flex the right toes, active through the heel, reaching through those left fingertips, actively pressing through the right hand. Imagine pressing the mat away from you. Core is engaged, feeling that body begin to fire itself up. One more breath in, and exhale, release. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, round through the spine, begin to hover those knees off the mat. And then send the hips up high, downward facing dog. Beginning to pedal out the feet, bending into the knees, moving the hips from side to side. Any movement that feels good this morning. And then finding stillness here. Fingers are spread wide. Bend in the knees here, reaching the hips up, lengthening through the spine. Chest towards the thighs, chin towards the chest. Deep, full breathing. Inhale to gaze forward between the palms. Exhale, stepping up towards the top of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen, pressing the hands into the shins, peeking over the front of the mat. And exhale, folds. Finding a deep fold here for a moment, grabbing a hold of opposite elbows and allowing the crown of the head to fall, maybe adding a little sway from side to side. Releasing the upper body, allowing gravity to do the work here and drawing you deep into the shape. Feel the stretch through the entire back body. Release the bind. Inhale, pressing the hands into the shins. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach those arms up high, palms touch, lift the gaze. Exhale, hinge the hips, fold back down. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, planting the hands, stepping back, moving through our first vinyasa today, hugging the elbows in close to the body as you lower down through low plank. Option to drop those knees. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Press the heart forward, lift the gaze, and exhale, downward facing dog. Deep full breaths in, and full breaths out. Let's go again. Inhale to gaze forward, exhale to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift and lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach those arms up high, palms touch, lift the gaze, maybe finding a little back bend here, open the heart. And exhale, fold back down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, flow, stepping or jumping back through vinyasa, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. The body beginning to warm up nicely. Let's go through one more sun salutation. Inhale, gaze between the palms. And exhale, making your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep those arms up high, palms touch, press the hips forward, open the heart, baby back bend. Exhale, hinge to fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, flow, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, let's meet in a downward facing dog. On your next inhale, reach that right leg up towards the sky. On your exhale, bringing the knee in towards the chest and then stepping it between the palms. Staying lifted on that left heel. On your next in-breath, reach those arms up high. Sink into the hips. Bending into the right knee, drop the shoulders. Lifting through the left heel, squeeze those inner thighs towards one another. Breathe in and breathe out. One more inhale here. On your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And then pivot towards the right. So moving from the midline, hugging that right knee still in towards the center of the mat. And then extend those arms out long. Drop the shoulders. Reaching through the fingertips. Breathing here. Solid foundation. Finding that strength. Finding that breath. Hands move back to heart center. Coming back to face the front of the mat and then reach those arms back towards the sky. And take a deep breath in. On your exhale, dropping that left knee towards the mat, sinking into the hips here. Maybe the gaze goes up. And as you exhale, drop the hands to the mat. Send the hips back as you extend through that right leg. Right toes peel off. Breathing here into this hamstring stretch. Inhale to shift the body forward. Sink into the hips here. And exhale, send the hips back. Inhale to come back to center. Bringing the hands to the inside of that right foot. Heel toe that right foot to the outer edge of the mat. You might need to scooch that left knee back a little bit towards the back of the mat. Keeping those back toes tucked, and then a great place to bring our blocks in. So as we move into lizard pose, just bringing the ground up to you, allowing you to keep length in the spine whilst sinking into the hips here. Soften the shoulders and soften the face. There's no option to keep those blocks in your lizard shape. Or coming onto the palms. And if you're feeling nice and open this morning, maybe you come onto those forearms. So choosing what feels good for you, but keeping that right foot grounded onto the mat. Sinking the hips, opening the heart, lengthening the spine, and staying soft with that breath. One more full breath in. And exhale, gently making your way out of the shape. Beginning to heel toe that right foot between the palms. Lifting through that left knee. And then step back into your plank. Flow through your vinyasa, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take it through the left side. Inhale, sweep that left leg high. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest and then step it between the palms. Keeping that right heel lifted. On your next in-breath, make your way into a crescent high lunge. Drop the shoulders, soften the face. Squeezing those inner thighs towards one another as you lift through the right heel. Bending into the left knee. Maybe the gaze goes up as you find a little arch in the spine. Opening the chest. And as you exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Twisting to the left this time. Hugging that left knee in towards the middle of the mat. And then reach those arms out long. Drop the shoulders. Reaching through the fingertips. Lifting through the right heel. And staying with the breath. Hands come back to heart center. Twist towards the front of the mat. And then re-extend those arms up high. Deep breath in and full breath out. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, dropping that right knee. Sink into the hips here. And as you exhale, release the hands to the mat. Send the hips back. Extend through the left leg. Left toes peel off the mat. Feeling that hamstring stretch. Breathe here into the shape. Inhale to come back through center, sink into the hips. And exhale, send the hips back. Inhale, come back to center. Bringing the hands to the inside of the left foot and then heel toe that left foot to the outer edge of the mat. Might need to send that right knee a little bit further towards the back of the mat. And then having your options here, if you'd like to bring in your blocks, you can. Otherwise, staying lifted on the palms. Or maybe coming down onto those forearms. Noticing that that left foot is still grounded firmly onto the mat. Opening the chest, lengthening the spine, and sinking into the hips. One more breath here, yogis. And then gently begin to rise on the exhale. Heel toe that left foot back between the palms. Lift through the right knee and then send that left foot back. Move through your vinyasa, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. One more full breath in. And exhale, dropping the knees to the mat, coming into your tabletop position. Cross the ankles and then send the hips back towards the heels. Extending those legs out long in front of you. So flexing through the toes here, lengthening through the spine. Inhale, reach those arms up high. And exhale, reach them forward, tilting the body forward till you can't reach anymore. And then release the hands down, folding forward. You can have a little bend in the knees here, assisting chest to thighs. And then soften the face, soften the shoulders, allowing the upper body to grow heavy. Feeling that stretch through the entire back body as you release the crown of the head. Inhale gently to rise. And then reach those arms out long in front of you. Create a C curve in the spine. And then make your way onto your backs. You might have to move a little bit further down your mat. And when you come onto your back body, bring a bend into those knees, planting the feet on the mat just beneath the hips. Reaching the arms alongside long, pressing the palms into the mat, facing downward. On your next breath in, press the hips up towards the sky, pressing through the heels, squeezing the knees in towards one another, engage the glutes, maintaining a space between the chin and the chest. And then exhale, release the hips down, rolling one vertebrae at a time back onto the mat. Let's go again. Inhale, press the hips up high. Squeezing here, maybe rising onto the tiptoes this time, lifting the heels. Seeing if you can lift a little higher for one more breath in. And exhale, release down. Inhale, hug those knees in towards the chest. Finding those little rocks from side to side, maybe some circles. And then grabbing hold of the outer edges of the feet or the big toes, maybe even behind the thighs, finding a happy baby shape. Little rock here from side to side. Allowing yourself to be playful here. Releasing in the hips, pressing them down towards the mat. Softening the face here. And then hugging those knees back in towards the chest. One more full breath in. And as you exhale, release the legs long. Arms release alongside. As we prepare for rest here, allowing yourself to take up space in the shape. Allow yourself just a few moments of rest. Drawing in gratitude for coming to your mat today. And for starting off your day with a clear mind and an awakened body. Taking a few moments of rest in Shavasana. And if you'd like to stay a bit longer in Shavasana, you can. Otherwise, bringing awareness back to the breath, bringing gentle movement to the toes and fingers. And reaching those arms up overhead, lengthening from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. And hugging the knees in towards the chest. Gently making your way up into a comfortable seat when you're ready. And bringing those palms together at heart center. And drawing in gratitude for your practice and for one another. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. Namaste.